This edition of MacVoices is brought to you by Take Control Books, the answers you need now from leading experts. Learn more and download yours at takecontrolbooks.com. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices at Macworld iWorld 2014. We're talking to Bill about Fleksy, a very cool little typing utility that will help you not make mistakes. And it almost looks like magic, Bill. It was kind of impressive.
Thank you.
So tell me about Fleksy.
So Fleksy, it's a keyboard that allows you to type on touchscreen devices and iOS without even needing to look at the screen, basically. So you can miss every single letter of the word that you mean to type, and Fleksy will still get it right.
Okay, this sounds strangely like mind reading or something. How does Fleksy accomplish what it's trying to accomplish?
Well, the difference is that we don't really look at the keys that you type. We look at where you tapped on the screen. And from that, we try to infer a keyboard that you have in your mind and then figure out the word you meant to type with it. So, well, we try to say that there's a little person inside your head that tries to suggest a word that matches your input, and that's what we're trying to do.
Okay, so I think I got it. So if I tap in the general area of T, it's going to look at T, but it's also going to look at the letters around that as a place to start, and then the next letter, and keep on going until it narrows it down.
Well, it's even further than that. That is a basic string matching, right? So it would be like looking at the letter T, but then think, what's the nearest letter? We go beyond that, and we just look at where you try to tap a screen. So think about signing your signature. You never do it right in exactly the same way every time, but it's always easy to recognize that this is your signature, right? Every time you look at it. So similarly, words form a set of taps, a set of points, and always these points tend to be identifiable as much as your signature. So we just look at these points and try to match your input to the points and then figure out the words. So it goes beyond just seeing the letters next to the one you pressed.
Will you show us a little bit of this?
Yeah, gladly.
Okay, so your eyes are closed now. You're just trying to hit the keys.
So as you can see, I'm trying to type the word technology, but I really botched it. So as soon as I swipe right to space, Fleksy's gonna correct it to the correct word. And there you go. I can even do punctuation without looking. So to take this to the next level and really show that we don't really look at the letters that you type, we can even have an invisible keyboard. So. All right, and there you go. You have an invisible keyboard. Just type where you think its letter is, and Fleksy figures out what you mean to type.
Bill, I think that is magic. I mean, it seems to know pretty well what I'm trying to accomplish. I don't even know where to go with that. It just seems to work really well. One thing I want to make clear on though, how is this implemented? Is this in your app or is it in other apps? Can it be used with any app?
So Fleksy is available right now at 52 apps on the App Store. We do that by providing our own app on the store. So basically you can type whatever you want and then export it to all your social media and copy and paste it, whatever. But we also provide a Fleksy SDK, which is an SDK that other developers can implement into their apps for free with 0 lines of code, and within 3 minutes they support Fleksy. Everything you do on one app that has Fleksy carries over seamlessly to any other app. And even your words that you like to type, that you add in the dictionary, the themes that you like, the colors, they all carry over seamlessly, and then you can have a consistent experience on iOS with a different keyboard.
It's very impressive.
Thank you.
Where do we send people to get it and learn more, and how much does it cost?
Just search for Fleksy on the App Store or go to fleksy.com to learn more.
And how much does it cost?
It's free to download.
It's free to download.
For users, free to download for iOS SDK developers.
You got to charge for this. I want you to make some money to stick around.
We do charge for additional themes. So if you'd like 4 new colorful themes, there's an in-app purchase for $0.99, but that's about it.
All right, that makes me feel a little better.
All right, thank you.
Bill, thank you so much for the time. Great app.
Thank you, Chuck.
Folks, more from Macworld iWorld 2014. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices.
Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, app.net, Google+, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter, the MacVoices Dispatch, to stay up to date with all the latest MacVoices news from our front page or at macvoices.com/newsletter. Advertising and sponsorships handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com.